So I came across this video on TikTok, and it was a very interesting point, but it's a point that I already know about Mexicans. And this particular gentleman, he's Mexican, and the video is almost 10 minutes long, but I, shortened it for y'all for the sake of time. But this is the gist of it. Check it out.
Okay, this is the reason why a lot of Mexicans turn into ICE agents. I'm going to tell you guys why. Because some of these Mexicans, the minute they get a green card or U.S. citizens right away, they they turn MAGA. They're all Republican. They're all about deporting other Mexicans. And the reason why they do that is because a lot of Mexicans have a lot of self-hatred within themselves. They don't accept themselves. They don't love themselves for being brown. Some Mexicans are ashamed of being like indigenous or having like the stereotypical indigenous features and whatnot. And not only that, but you know how America, Hollywood, and you know what I mean, pretty much like for the past decade, people stereotype or think that Mexicans are and whatnot. And just like the very stereotypical, you know what I mean? Like always the Mexicans, this, that, and the other. And even like from other Latinos, you know what I mean? From other South American, maybe Caribbean people, you know what I mean? Like, so this has been so portrayed on Mexicans that a lot of Mexicans have built self-hate for being brown. And then once they have like a green card or get U.S. citizenship, all of a sudden they want to assimilate to the white culture, this and that and the other. But it's not specifically assimilating, trying to assimilate or be white. It's just more the discrimination, whether stereotypical or immigration status or economic status, whatever, you know what I mean?
So as you saw and heard him say, basically, a lot of Mexicans call ICE on other ones, or assimilate to MAGA because they have a lot of self-hate, for lack of better words. They don't want to adhere to the stereotypes that everybody outside of Mexicans believe that they are. And so they feel like, okay, like we already know, right? Especially in our culture, we have something like that too, so let's not lie. But anyway, well, I want to be like MAGA or massa, right? Or white folks. So I'm going to, turn my own people in, like, see, I'm like y'all too. And it's wrong that they think that, especially with the whole ICE thing. There's a lot of people who are mad at Black Americans because Black Americans won't get involved or, sitting down or whatever the case is. And we've heard, where are Black Americans? But my question is, why don't we ever hear, especially Mexicans, why don't they call those type of Mexicans to the carpet and say, hey, why y'all not out here romping and stomping? Or why are y'all calling ICE on us? We your people, whatever it is. We supposed to stick together. But see, I already knew that. In fact, being from California, I got a lot of Mexican homies. And boy, I'll tell you, some of the stuff that they do to each other is cutthroat, like for real, for real. I got a Mexican homie. She has a cousin. I'm trying not to give too much information away. Now, she has a cousin that just was a straight up hater. She was a hater to the point to where she would call CPS on my friend. Call CPS and just lie and just make stuff up. And I would ask my friend, like, wow, why is your own cousin doing that to you? She said, because she's jealous. She's jealous because I own my own business and, and I'm doing well and I drive a nice car and stuff. So she's jealous. So CPS would always be at her house. Obviously, they wouldn't find anything. Now, I ain't going to tell you what my friend did, but that's that. I ain't going to say too much, but they would like be going back at each other. And I'm like, wow, y'all like blood cousins for real. But she said it's jealousy. She don't want me to have any of that. So I will say that from hearing from my friend, I'm co-signing what that guy said. They got a lot of self-hate, even to the tune of, I'd rather mess you up if I don't have it, or I want to distance myself from you so that white folks don't think that we are the same. So again, I want to know why they don't call those Mexicans to the carpet and say, hey, y'all need to knock it off. Let's get together and all that. But, they should be talking to them before they're talking to Black Americans. What y'all think? So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and like the video. Peace.